Hi, I'm Jim Miller with Screw Products Incorporated, President and CEO here at the World Headquarters, Gig Harbor, Washington. Wanted to talk about the depth of our recess. We have the deepest recess on the market. To prove that, I can take this screw, this is a 3-inch screw, drive it into this board, and I'll try and pull the head out of the screw as it's going in. And just really, very lightly, you can pull this board all the way up. That is a good screw, folks. I have a 3-inch screw, which is for 2x material joinery. I want to show you the difference between a competitor screw and our screw and what happens when you're joining. This is a competitor screw. What happens is you normally always get cross-threading or jacking. And I'm just going to hold lightly on this. That is flush, as you can see, and we are not together. So normally, before you get that far, you either back the screw out and put it back down to drive it in, or the contractor will drive it tighter. And if you're in an exterior application and you have a hole in here, that's where your water collects and that's where your rot starts happening first. On our screw, all of our screws are designed for the dimension of the lumber that it's going to be used for. Our screw is a US measurement, which is a 3-inch screw. Same demonstration, same piece of wood. It'll jack, just like all the rest of the screws out there. But I'm going to stop before it gets countersunk. You can see that ours is jacked, but before we even get flush, watch what happens to that board. It gets pulled tight. Of course, it was close next to that hole there, but it cuts clean. You're right just barely below flush on that screw, which is where you want it. Your water's not going to get in there. You're not going to have rot 5, 10, 15 years from now on that hole, and you're tight. First time, every time. We reduce the labor. Our screws will not break. I wanted to show you the strength of our screws. This is a solid piece of oak. I had to glue together in order to get this size of a block of oak, but this is a solid piece of oak. This is our 9x3-inch screw, our Gold Star. You can take this screw, I can drive it in standing way back from the product, holding on to the block so it doesn't spin. This again is a solid piece of oak. That screw did not break, and it is very, very, very hot. So while it's hot, I want to drive it one more time. I can drive it actually a few times. You can see the wood smoke and the screw so hot. I invite any other screw on the market to do this without breaking. You can see how hot it is. That, my friend, is a very strong screw. I don't know that you'll find a stronger screw on the market.